Hey there, parents! Ever heard of lactose intolerance? It's more common than you think, especially in kids. Picture this. Your child loves milk and cheese, but their tummy doesn't feel the same way. That's because their body has trouble breaking down lactose, a sugar found in dairy products. Lactose intolerance happens when the small intestine doesn't make enough of an enzyme called lactase. Lactase is like a tiny helper that breaks down lactose into smaller pieces that the body can easily digest. Without enough lactose hangs out in the gut, causing all sorts of uncomfortable symptoms. The good news is lactose intolerance isn't dangerous, but it can be a real pain. Literally. The severity varies from child to child. Some kids can handle a little bit of dairy, while others react to even the smallest amount. Now, how can you tell if your little one is lactose intolerant? Well, keep an eye out for these telltale tummy troubles after they eat or drink dairy products. Stomach pain. This is usually the first sign, and it can range from mild cramps to intense pain. Bloating, that uncomfortable, full feeling in the tummy? Yeah, that's bloating. Diarrhea, frequent, loose, and watery stools are common symptoms of lactose intolerance. Gas, we're talking about those embarrassing and sometimes smelly tooths. But hold on, there's more. Lactose intolerance can also show up in sneaky ways beyond the belly mucus buildup. Some kids experience a stuffy nose or phlegm after consuming dairy. Behavioral issues, unexplained crankiness, irritability, or even anxiety could be linked to lactose intolerance. Skin conditions, eczema flare-ups, or itchy skin rashes might be triggered by dairy. Lactose intolerance can really put a damper on a child's day-to-day life. Imagine feeling uncomfortable and self-conscious at school, or missing out on fun activities because of tummy troubles. No kid deserves that.
In the classroom, lactose intolerance can impact a child's learning and concentration. They might be too distracted by stomach pain or worried about bathroom breaks to focus on their lessons.
Plus, feeling different from other kids who can enjoy pizza day without a problem can be tough on their self-esteem.
Social situations can be tricky too. Birthday parties, sleepovers, and even just hanging out with friends often involve food, and dairy products are everywhere. It's important to help your child navigate these situations with confidence and without feeling like they're missing out. Section 4. Unmasking the culprit. Getting your child tested. If you suspect your child might be lactose intolerant, don't worry. There are ways to find out for sure. Talk to your pediatrician about getting your child tested. There are also reputable online labs that you can also order tests from. The links to food intolerance tests are included in the link below. They'll be able to recommend the best option for your child's age and symptoms.
One common test is the food intolerance or food sensitivity test. It sounds a bit strange, but it's painless and actually kind of cool because your child can be tested using only a hair sample. Because your child may only be intolerant of some dairy or products that contain lactose. This test will provide an easy-to-follow report that lists their specific intolerances. Not only for lactose, but for all other food intolerances, as well as the vitamins and minerals their body is deficient in, and heavy metals and toxins that can be found in many products that are applied topically, are ingredients in supplements and other products that are used in everyday life.
Although allergy tests are not available until children reach a certain age, it is also recommended that they take a food allergy test. Both test results combined will give you a better picture of your child's needs. This test is done by a blood test and can only be performed by a doctor. Once you receive your results, the next step would be to follow the elimination diet, which simply means to remove all trigger foods and products from your child's diet for a period of time to observe health improvements. This may be challenging at first, but just be patient and keep working at it. Section 5. You are what you eat. The power of diet in managing lactose intolerance. The good news is that managing lactose intolerance is totally doable. The key is paying close attention to your child's diet and identifying their unique triggers. Remember, every child is different, and what bothers one child might not bother another. Start by keeping a food diary to track what your child eats and how they feel afterward. This can help pinpoint specific dairy products or ingredients that trigger their symptoms. You might be surprised to learn that some dairy products are easier to digest than others. Once you have a better understanding of your child's triggers, you can start making adjustments to their diet. This doesn't mean cutting out dairy entirely, unless your doctor recommends it. There are plenty of delicious and nutritious alternatives available. Section 6. taking charge. Tips for parents of lactose-intolerant kids. Navigating lactose intolerance can feel overwhelming at first, but you've got this. Here are some practical tips to empower you and your little one. 1. Read labels like a pro. Become a label detective. Hidden sources of lactose lurk in unexpected places like bread, salad dressings, and even medications. 2. Embrace dairy alternatives. From almond milk to soy yogurt, there's a whole world of dairy-free deliciousness to explore. Experiment with different options to find your child's favorites. 3. Get creative in the kitchen. Don't be afraid to experiment with new recipes and cooking techniques. There are tons of lactose-free versions of classic dishes available online and in cookbooks. 4. Talk to your child's school. Let your child's teachers and the school nurse know about their lactose intolerance. This will help ensure they have safe and inclusive meal options and that their needs are met. 5. Empower your child. Teach your child about their lactose intolerance and how to advocate for themselves. Knowledge is power. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. With a little planning and support, your child can thrive and enjoy a happy, healthy life, lactose intolerance and all. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Food Intolerance and You channel to stay up to date on more information about food intolerances. Thank you for watching.